Hey lighting fanatics, today I have a special video for you guys. So by the time that this video is released, this channel will be exactly 2 years old. I started this YouTube channel on July 17th, 2022, and this video will be released on July 17th, 2024, so this channel is officially 2 years old by the time that you're seeing this. It's kind of crazy to think that I started this channel 2 years ago. But anyway, the other day I put out a poll asking you guys what you wanted me to do in this video, and the overwhelming majority of you guys wanted me to do a fluorescent mass startup. So here we are. I have laid out a bunch of fluorescent light fixtures on the floor here, and we're going to turn them on later, and it's going to be super cool. But before we do that, I just want to go through what each of these fixtures are. Starting down here, that is a drafting table lamp, which uses two F15T8 lamps. The ones that are in it are a generic F15T8 daylight and a modern GE F15T8 cool light. And the ballast that's in that fixture is an integrated electronic ballast, which is rapid start. Then up there is my DIY F20T12 wooden board fixture. It has a preheat ballast, as you can see. There's the choke and there's the starter. And the lamp that's in there right now is a GE Kitchen and Bath Ecolux, so the SP30 phosphor. This fixture right there is a 1989 Genlyte 4-foot strip light, which was originally dual lamp F40T12, but it's been converted to dual lamp F32T8 with a programmed start electronic ballast. And the lamps that are in there are both Philips Alto F32T8 TL941s. This fixture in the middle here is my Lithonia Lighting Wraplite Model 3200 fixture from 2005. It was originally F40T12 as well, but I converted it to F32T8 using a magnetic rapid start F32T8 ballast. Yes, if you've not heard of those before, they do exist. And they're what were originally used for the F32T8 lamps in the 1980s, so that's pretty cool. And the lamps that are in there are both GE F32T8 SPP65s, so daylight. This fixture is my Daylight lighting, manufactured by Genlyte Thomas, IS-232 Industrial, which was done the opposite way of those two fixtures. It was converted from F32T8 to F40T12 with a universal thermomatic rapid start ballast. And the lamps that are in there are both GE Watt-Misers, cool white, but one is a 4-mercury one, and the other one is an Ecolux. Originally I was going to do two 4-mercury ones, but the two 4-mercury ones start too fast. They work a little bit too good, and they start pretty much instantly, so I put in that Ecolux one to make the startup a little bit more flickery and exciting. That fixture is my Lampy single lamp F15T12 strip light, but it has an F15T8 lamp in it, a 1996 GE F15T8 SPX50, and the ballast that's in there is preheat. And then finally, right up there in that corner, is my Sylvania, oh geez, what's that thing called? There's a name to it, I forgot it at the moment, but it's a preheat circline adapter, 22 watt, using a FC8T9 lamp. The one that's in there is a Sylvania Color Bright. So those are the fixtures that I have set up here. I will also remove the camera from the tripod here and give you some closer views of these fixtures. There's the two lamps that are in there. There's the lamp that's in there. And then up here, there's the wraparound. And then we'll come over here. There's the day bright with the, you can kind of see it there, the Ecolux lamp. The lampy strip light, and walk over there. The Sylvania soak line adapter. So those are the fluorescent lights that we're going to be turning on today. There are 11 lamps here across 6 different fixtures. And I also have the kilowatt meter over here. Let me get that. There we go. So we'll be able to tell how much power all these fixtures draw. I believe it's around 200 watts or something like that. So really not as much as I was expecting. That's a pretty decent power draw considering how much light all these fixtures put out. Suppose it's time to turn off the lights and give these fixtures a startup. So here we go. Alright, on the count of 3, we are going to turn on all of these fluorescent lights. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. And there we go. Go ahead and focus on all those. Lower down the exposure. You can see some of them are going crazy there with the flicker bands. Yeah, super cool. And we're drawing 312 watts right now. Go down to amps. 2.71 amps. This is at 119.2 volts. Power factor is 0.97. So that is the power draw of the fixtures here. We'll check that again later on once all these warm up a little bit, because some of them will have to warm up, of course. Talking about those right there, and maybe those too. But anyway, let's go ahead and power them up again, because the exposure is still down. Alright, we'll do it again in 3, 2, 1. Super neat. Wow, these are already making this room a little bit hotter. So let's go ahead and remove the camera. Take a closer look at these, starting with the drafting table lamp. Looks quite cool with the cool light and daylight lamps. The wooden board fixture. This fixture with the TL941 Philips Altos, which have a very nice color to them. This fixture with the daylight F32T8s. And we'll come over here. This fixture with the energy saving F40s. Cool light halo phosphate. This fixture with the SPX50. Finally, the soak line adapter, which does have a flicker band to it. Really, really cool. Well, we'll put the camera back on the tripod. And then I have another idea of something we can do here real quick. Let's start these fixtures up in slow motion. So I have enabled slow motion recording on my iPhone here. It's recording at 240 frames per second, and then of course it'll get kinda, slowed down to 30 frames per second. So we'll get a nice slow-mo capture of how these fixtures start up. So we'll lower down the exposure there, turn these off for a few seconds, just so that they can cool down a little bit and maybe give some better startups. Alright, I think that's long enough, so we'll turn these on in 3, 2, 1. Well, that was the fixture starting in slow motion. We'll actually do that one more time as well. Alright, let's do it again in 3, 2, 1. Super cool. Of all the fixtures, this one takes the longest, as you could probably tell. And if it had 2 of the full mercury lamps in it, it probably would be the fastest. Let's go ahead and check our power draw again here. 317 watts, so it's been pretty constant. 0.97 power factor, 2.74 amps. Alright, well, we'll go ahead and give these one more startup here, and then that'll be it for this video. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Super neat. Turn these off, and we'll end the video. Alright, well, there you have it. The mass fluorescent startup, including preheat, rapid start, and electronic, celebrating the 2nd anniversary of this YouTube channel. Very exciting. Well, if you enjoyed what you saw, be sure to leave a like down below, feel free to leave a comment, and if you want to see more cool lighting videos in the future, be sure to subscribe. See you next time.